What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to State 48 Turtle and Tortoise. For those of you who are active followers, it's been a little bit since we posted, but today we're going to be bringing you guys a banger video. I had the anticipation of filming this video earlier today, but it was like 115 degrees out, so this video is just in time for myself, as well as for many of you guys who clicked on this video. Today we're going to be talking about 3 ways to keep your tortoises cool in the summer. In Arizona, this is a huge problem. Like I said, 115 degrees. The tortoises love the heat, but 115 is pretty crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about 3 ways to keep your tortoises cool this summer. Real quick though, one thing I just realized we gotta do is these turtles have been laying eggs like crazy, and they're actually really hungry. I'm gonna grab them some food, and I gotta harvest a clutch of eggs. We're gonna harvest that a little bit later on, but I'm gonna go grab these guys some food real quick. All right, guys, we got the Missouri Aquatic turtle food. These guys are hungry as well. Look at this guy. Give me the food. These albino turtles, they have been, it's kind of a lot of food, but they're starving. The albinos have been laying a lot of eggs as well, but I've yet to have any sort of fertility. So I don't really know what the issue is. They're all young. As you can tell, there's definitely a clutch of eggs in there. We're gonna go ahead and harvest that later on. Well, we're gonna check and see if there's some eggs, but I'm pretty confident there are. So cross our fingers, we'll check those eggs out a little bit later. Let's feed these guys, they're starving. We got a charcoal slider there, a bunch of het females, an albino. These guys are savages. That is awesome. All right, they're all fed. And we're gonna jump right in to the first way to keep your tortoises cool. All right, for those of you OG followers, you guys can tell the backyard has changed. I don't remember what was in the last video, what wasn't in the last video, but backyard has changed. Chickens are all set up, but the first way to keep your guys' tortoises cool in the summer is going to be set up a watering system for them. I'm going to show you guys what I've got and how I have my watering system set up on a timer to make it a lot easier to do, so I don't have to remember, and they can get watered at the hottest time of the day. Sorry about that, guys. A call came in right whenever I was filming that. But guys, the timer that I use, I think these things are like 28 bucks at Home Depot. They work out great. This is a 2-station timer, so I can plug 2 things into it. But basically what I like to do is put this on a hose bib, plug a hose into it. If you guys can see over there, see that sprinkler up there? I set a sprinkler up there to water pretty much the entire yard, and I have it on a timer. During these hot months, I don't have this one turned on right now. I've got a different system set up over there. But during these hot months, guys, this is what I do to ensure that the tortoises stay cool. I'll usually run it, I mean, it depends. Some people like to not waste water, but I like to keep my tortoises cool, so I'm not really worried about the water. But I will set this thing to run for maybe 10, 15 minutes every maybe 2 hours during the hottest times of the day, just to make sure they can stay cool. And then I always keep a nice mud bath for them, because these tortoises love mud baths. All right, guys, it's really hard to see here on the camera. It doesn't really catch it, but I've got the sprinklers going. You're not going to see them, but they're going to get me wet here in a second. You can see he's getting wet on his back. And then I also have a hose that runs into the bottom and fills up their mud pool. We're about to get wet. Don't get the camera wet. That fills up their mud pool each time the sprinklers go on as well, just to make sure they have that escape from the heat. But that's going to be the first way to keep your tortoises cool in this absolutely blistering hot weather. And the tortoises love it. The humidity is great for them and their growth. So that's the first way. Let's jump into the second way to keep your tortoises cool in the hot summer months. All right, guys, so the second way you're going to be keeping your guys' tortoises cool is going to be building them a shade structure. We're going to tear this down today and rebuild it. But before that, guys, if you're enjoying this video, if you like this kind of content, click the like button below, comment down below, let me know how you keep your tortoises cool, and definitely help me know what I can do better as a channel, what things you want to see. But guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about this, because this janky shade structure works, but it's not ideal. It's worked for a year. I want to build something a little bit nicer, because this just honestly makes my backyard look even more like a junkyard. But before I tear into that, what I need to do is pick this mess up. I don't know if you guys remember, all these pallets used to be up because we used to have baby turtles in here, tortoises. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse. We're gonna throw everything out here. I'm gonna bring my materials in from over there. I got my back of my truck loaded up with materials because we're gonna build a really nice, cool shade structure right here. But I gotta clean this up. Yes, camera, we are. Look at her, look at her, look at her. She got a piece of plastic. I gotta get that out of her mouth. All right, let's get it. All right, we got the demo done. It was a lot more work than I thought. Got this area cleaned up. Got all this demoed. Got all my new parts to get started. That's the new roofing that's gonna be on. I'm gonna go find one more piece of plywood like this, just as kind of an underbrace to what we're gonna be building. So I don't really know how to describe what we're gonna be building, but you guys will get the picture. You're looking at that, that's gonna be their shade structure. So put you guys right back on the time lapse. We're gonna get this shade structure built because the easiest way to keep your tortoises cool by having a great shade structure. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're making progress on this. I'm not gonna film the rest of the time lapse of me putting together the framework, but hopefully you guys are getting a picture of what this is gonna be. And then at a future, it's actually gonna go right over their existing mud puddle, but at a future date, we're gonna, you know, dig the post holes, cement them in. Probably not cement them in, honestly. I kind of just want to dig post holes about 12 inches deep, set them in so this thing's a little bit more sturdy, but I gotta solidify all this on. I gotta find a couple extra pieces of wood because this has all been made from scratch wood I had laying around in my backyard, but I think it's gonna be absolutely wonderful. Catch you guys when I get wrapped up. Peace. Alrighty, guys, we got the framework all done for today. We got it nice and secured. We've got the tops ready to go on. I may slap those on really quick, but as you can see, we're quickly losing daylight, especially because of the cloud cover, which I love. So I'm gonna keep working as long as I can. But this thing is looking absolutely amazing. It's gonna go right over this existing place. I gotta get my wife to come out and help me move it into place. The structure is 8x8. Those are 4x4 posts. I'm aware they're probably gonna rot out. I don't really care, honestly. They'll last as long as they need to, and this is gonna be a nice, beautiful shade structure for them. Again, we're gonna put it over the existing mud pit. Tortoises are doing absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead, snap those on, and then we're gonna jump into the third way to keep your tortoises cool in the summer. Apologize if this video is super long, but I appreciate those of you who stopped by and are watching every single minute of this video. Click the like button below if you have not done already, and click that subscribe button. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon after I get home from work. We're gonna finish up way number 3. You know what, guys? Before we wrap up for the day, we gotta go grab those turtle eggs. Bet you guys thought I forgot. To be honest with you, I kinda did. But let's go ahead. I know, I'm being recorded. Gotta love the cameras. But anywho, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, set you guys right here. I don't know exactly where she laid. I didn't check the cameras. I'm gonna assume it was this hole, or, oh, is this another test hole? I swear, if this is just a test hole, I'm gonna be so sad. It's a test hole. Of course it is. Of course it is, guys. Why wouldn't it be a test hole? All right, let's see if she laid over here in the corner. No, not there. Well, what? Wait a second. Sorry, guys. You guys are kind of upside down. Okay, not there. Oh, no, guys. This is going to be a real bummer if I don't have eggs for you guys today. Well, that's a big, massive bummer. Not going to lie, guys. I was really hoping to have some eggs for you guys today to harvest. But I'm going to go ahead and insert some footage right now of my very first clutch of eggs I got this season, because it doesn't look like she laid. I think she wants to lay. That's her right there. But apparently today, Nope. She punked me, guys. She straight up punked me like Ashton Kutcher. So I gotta re-water this back down because she obviously wants to lay. Re-water it back down, get it nice and moist. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll a quick clip of my turtle laying eggs. Check that. All right, guys, it has been a solid 45 minutes. I decided to burn the midnight oil. I thought I was gonna wrap this video up to tomorrow, but once I get started on a project, I like to finish it. So there's our finished product back there. Tortoises are still out and about. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock here at night. Got my post holes dug. We've got it angled this way. I'm gonna talk about the orientation. When you guys build a shade structure, you can build it flat if you want, but I have mine slightly tilted this way so the rain will run off of it. And then also, that's the western sun over there, right? So with it being slightly tilted, it's gonna allow, it's very minimally tilted, but think about that when you're building your shade structures, because what it's gonna do is block that western sun a little bit from coming in. We also have the whole entire shed that blocks the western sun, so I'm not super concerned about it. But guys, let me know what you think about this. This is an 8x8 structure. We decided to put it in the corner. Just looked a little bit nicer. A couple tortoises already making use out of it. But let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out absolutely amazing. I'm super stoked about it. But guys, I want to talk to you guys about the last way to keep your tortoises cool. Pretty simple, nothing major, but plan ahead. Planning ahead with your tortoises is huge. This Moringa tree I planted last year doesn't provide a ton of shade right now. Yeah, we know, Mr. Camera, but when I planted this thing last year, it was the width of my pinky, maybe smaller. And now it's a 12-foot tall tree. It casts a little bit of a shade, but guys, this is gonna be the long-term way to provide shade for your tortoises. To keep them cool in the winter is going to be to make sure you plant some trees. We've got a couple mulberry trees over there. Mulberry leaves are phenomenal. Phenomenal energy for the tortoises, phenomenal food for the tortoises. They absolutely love these mulberry leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these planted. I'm gonna do that tonight, not gonna be part of the video. I just wanna let you guys know. Appreciate you guys making it this far in the video. Let me know what you think of these 3 ways of keeping your tortoises cool in the winter. If you like them, if you didn't like them. And I apologize, the video dragged on forever. When I haven't made videos for you guys forever, I tend to talk a lot. But guys, do me a favor, click like, click subscribe. And if you do me a favor, I'm gonna talk a little bit about burrowing, which is kind of a problem here. This guy started to burrow literally 2 hours ago, and look how far he's made it already. So that's why you want to provide good shade for them, because I don't let my tortoises burrow. If you want to hear me, my spiel about burrowing and why I don't let my tortoises burrow, click on the card above, wherever it's at, and watch that video. It'll help my click-through rate, help my channel grow. I appreciate you guys. You guys have an absolutely phenomenal rest of your week. And we're going to have a video coming out next week. Absolutely. I promise you guys. You have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Hayden with State 48 Turtle and Tortoise. Peace. Well, this is a problem. This guy decided he likes the ladies. And now this guy wants to beat him up all the time because he was the dominant male. We're going to have to find a solution to this.